please come forward and show yourself in any way that you can. We mean you no harm. We're just very interested in the building that you live in. We'd like to know a bit about the history. Especially with this being a pub, with many years of history, maybe we can tell some tales that aren't known. We'd love to hear them. My friends and I have come from quite some distance. And obviously, if you can do that for us this evening, we'll be very grateful. Just come forward and let yourself be known in any way. Touch one of us on the face. Make a noise. We can whisper in our ear. If you can give us a message, then maybe we can pass it on to somebody else. It's nice and cool in here compared to upstairs. You know, when you're at the meetings, does anyone feel anything when they're actually in that room upstairs?
Yeah.
There's a strange room, there's odd spots. Various spots where...
So you've all sort of felt something or seen something upstairs?
Alan did, and that's the same seat that
Under the alcohol
Cynthia was sat in.
It's strange.
But if you start chatting as well at the beginning, like I've said on many other occasions, and you sort of like build it up. Those at the start of the nights are always slow anyway. It's quite hard to get going because people are apprehensive, but I'm sure we are going to get something later on. But do you guys feel anything down here in this room?
I feel this roof has collapsed at one time.
Just this part or
this ceiling has come down. Now whether it come down on somebody or I don't know. It feels like I can feel it falling.
You feel the refurbishment is definitely happening here though, of some sort.
This has fallen in.
So them girders are quite secure there, aren't they? But it doesn't mean to say that nothing's fallen in on the opposite side to it.
I'm wondering if that's... I saw them as I came in. I thought, well, have they put them on since?
Yeah.
Well, they built it back up again.
Okay.
I know it sounds silly, but it's just that, you know, when the hairs stand up. And yet I'm not cold.
Is it because you're in that certain area? Do you think? Have you moved and then has it happened?
Well, no, not really.
Okay.
I've moved, have I?
Yeah.
A little bit. But it's just...
Does anyone else want to try calls? We've been gassing for a bit now.
That's the thing now.
Might build up something.
14. It's just gone one.
If there is any energies here with us, as you can see, I mean you no harm.
It's actually... Yeah.
We've just come to investigate this building. Everybody here loves pubs, and especially yourself, because you're still here. If you could share any interesting stories, facts, or even secrets that you'd like to pass on, then we're willing to do that for you, but you must tell us what they are. Otherwise we won't be able to do that for you. My name's Jason. If you could tell me your name, I'd be very grateful for you, and I could call it by you all evening. You never know, we could end up behind a bar together. If you don't want to speak to me, you can speak to one of my friends that are here with me this evening. Shout down their ears. If they can't hear you, just shout louder. They won't shout back, I promise you. I'd jump, but that'd make you laugh. And if you laughed, you'd be happy. And you'd do it again to somebody else. And we'd be happy because we'd laugh at them jumping as well. One of my friends says he thinks that this roof fell down. Maybe you can tell us if that's true or not. I still feel like it's heavy in here. That doesn't feel flat, you know, towards the end when you go into some rooms and you think, oh, it's all gone. Bleh. I think that's the best way to describe that. Does anyone else feel like that? Just me being on the gym before I come out. Just put it back on, just make sure you're not leaning on it, etc. If it does go, obviously just go with it. Don't take your finger off or be frightened, because we're all here, we've all done our protection before, okay? You filming that, Chris? Okay. We ask if there's anyone in the room with us now that's interested with us, basically wants to be nosy, wants to come forward. You can see some people who've got a pen. Now maybe you can't write, maybe you can. But if you just ask them to move it, if you can move it for them, whatever you do, I'll take that as a sign of communication. I'll be very happy. And I can tell all my friends that you came to see us this evening and not them, and they'll be dead jealous. And because we're in a pub, I'll even buy you a drink. So if you can do that for me, if you can come forward. People on the table are just there to help you to communicate with us. It's all we ask for you to do. Someone on the pan check want to call out?
That's it.
Go on, show up once.
So we're all here together, right? Whatever you say, there's no set rules, remember. You can say whatever you want. If you don't want to do it, that's fine, don't do it. Remember, we're not pressurising you to do anything you don't want to do.
You never know, they might like a lady's voice.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I know I like a lady's voice.
Would you prefer to speak to one of the ladies? If so, there's two of us. Please come forward. Let someone know that you are here. Still shy?
Back does hurt, guys, standing up, then obviously if you want to take your wrists off again, then if you just want to just stand up, just put it on there. What you've got to realise though is if it does go, you've got to make sure that, I know it sounds hard, you've got to make sure that you're not trying to push it, because you're going to be in a position now where you're like this, okay?
You're acting shy, you don't want to speak to any of the ladies. You don't like the men. Sure you're not this shy. Anybody else in the room that you prefer to come here? You all gone to bed?
Feel shaky, but I think it's just weird.
I think,
Could be
yeah,
us,
I felt
Quite
that
low
first,
into the
yeah.
table.
Unfortunately, yeah,
The table's not,
it's secure on the floor,
Yeah.
it's just the actual table on the
Yeah.
actual stem itself.
Yeah.
It's not screwed in on one side. There is a little bit of a give, unfortunately, but it's the best table you can find.
That's me.
If anyone wants to swap as well because the back's hurting, then we can all have another go.
So, trash.
Must be a fish pound now for a moment.
That's me.
You use our energy
Sorry.
to move. Just use our energy.
Anybody you prefer to speak to, if you could push the board to that person, just a little sign.
Now, you've got to try everything, haven't you?
I think you picked a group of back chunks up.
Yeah, I think I've got the young team, aren't I? I know we're Bravo to Zeros. I've been involved in the Crimea War.
Sorry, it's my phone.
Big ones.
Did somebody hurt you? Did somebody kill you? Is that how you died? Someone else did it to you?
Did you fall out of a tree? It looks like that. What I'm saying, what comes into my head? Fell out of a tree, that can't come into my head. I'm not speaking out loud now, I'm not laughing at it.
Did someone else kill you? Is that how you died? Somebody hurt you?
Oh, was she sick?
This thing rest of my arm actually on the table, so it's not like muscle ache, but my back feels really, really hot.
Is that Heaton, I think? Or was it Peter?
Just got a cold draft on my hand. That was really, really distinct. It's like somebody blowing on my hand.
So is it Timothy we're playing this game with now? Rather than Sam? Do you want to come closer to us? Try and move the glass for us so that we know that you're here.
Timothy, if that was you, if you want to blow on my hand again, you're more than welcome to. Or was it Sam? Or Matthew? If it was Matthew, please blow on my hand again. It's just done it again. Like somebody's just going on my hand.
What was the last name you used? Matthew.
Yeah.
Right, we'll ask again. Ask Matthew to do it again.
Matthew, and thank you very, very much for that. If it's you that was just blowing on my hand, please do it again.
My finger feels very cold.
Yeah, it's literally like somebody's going on my hand.
Has he just done it in his phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep asking for that.
Yeah, the top of my hand's going really cold. Just
I think it's just taken my
here.
finger.
Just here on my finger. But it is like cold air.
Have you got your protection on? You can see the white light and everything. You all alright?
To do it again. Okay.
And you know how to just put the very tip of your finger onto the planchette. Okay, alright. Is everybody okay? Okay, alright. Is any spirit beings here? We come with love, light and respect. We're not here to harm you in any way. We're just interested in the way you lived. I'm asking that if you can see us, please show us a sign. We see that we have a table and set up in the middle of the room with a piece of wood with some wheels on with a pen. I'm asking you please to use these people's energies around the table in order to move that, please. We prefer if you want to make a sound or a light, please do so. We come with respect, so we expect you to respect us back. So when you do use our energies, please be gentle. Are you all alright at the table?
There's a spirit lady here that's she's sort of like she's stepped back. Can you just keep an eye on this stair, Chris? Because I don't know if it's my eyes, but it's like there's little flickers here.
Like the little what, sorry?
Like little flickers, light, or might just be my eyes, or what? Emily, is that your name?
Emily, did you say Andy? Sorry, I can't hear what you're thinking.
Yeah, it's Emily.
When you say flickers of light, Andy, are you referring to the red light?
Not that, no. I can't describe it. It's like, not little flickers of light, but like very, very faint, you know.
Right, twinkly
Yeah.
effects. Has anyone else seen anything like that, or is it just Andy at the minute?
I just saw the red light that was there.
Yeah, the red light's a recording device.
Yeah.
Again, don't be picking your nose or anything because we're being filmed and it's being beaten downstairs.
You can if you want to, and it will be put on YouTube. That I do promise you.
How are you ladies feeling around the table?
Just that the legs are cold, that's all.
Do any of you ladies want to call out? Because it is obviously your fingers on the planchette. Some energy mental.
Alan's upstairs as well. He will be joining you shortly.
Alan?
Yeah,
Was he arrived?
he has.
What, he was in Blackburn?
He's here.
Oh, good.
I thought I'd let you know.
And do you want to call out?
Yeah.
Shirley or?
Is Emily here? Could she move the planchette? Is she, can you write your name? Or
She's got like,
the year?
I think this is like 1920s, but you've got like a cloth cap on. It's just like cleaning or something, just like yeah, she's just going about dog's body here, she's just saying it's just like cleaning and that sort of thing.
Is anybody in the room with us? Male or female? Any entities, any energies? Please draw on our energies and move the planchette just to show that you're with us.
Can I just interrupt you, ladies? Sorry, for 1 second. Just to ask Andy, can I ask you a question,
Yeah.
please? When you say there's a lady here from the 1920s, she's got a cloth cap on,
Yeah.
and she's a cleaner of some form.
Some form, yeah.
Now, where we're standing
Yeah.
is the cellar next to the barrel drop. Could you tell me, possibly, why she would be here as a cleaner next to the barrel drop?
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies.
Yeah. It's alright, I've had this problem with the rooms as well, so.
Surely this area wouldn't be in her jurisdiction.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But this happened in the room, didn't it, Kibble?
Yeah. Picked up on an energy that shouldn't have been there, really.
You ladies alright round that table,
Yeah,
sweetheart?
we're fine.
Sorry for butting in on there,
No,
just it's a
no.
question I had to ask on that.
Is anybody picking up on any names, surnames, a
someone.
The same lady that Andy picked up. She's definitely to meet someone.
Sex.
You alright? You alright, Vera?
What did you say?
So-
Jean?
Sex.
She came down for sex.
What's the matter, chicken?
Somebody's fallen in there.
Fallen?
Yeah, I heard somebody falling
I
there.
heard a bang. Yeah. I did.
Jason, you alright, my friend?
The only thing from
Pass that over to Gemma, who's just been talking to you. I want you to do it with all the energy that you can possibly build up inside the glass. And I want you to move it over towards Gemma. Okay.
So strange. Like my whole body's tingling.
I want you to lower the temperature right the way down. All you need to do is just come very, very close towards the table.
My face has just started to get very cold, like down the nose.
Just come very, very close now.
It's across my forehead.
Yeah, please.
Is it a little boy,
A
Alan?
little boy.
I
To come nice and close.
Is it Sam? Maybe Sam's coming towards the table. Maybe Sam, you'd like to come and join us? You mean you know harm?
Joe, how's your shoulder?
It was tingling before, and it's okay at the minute. Which one?
On the other
This
side.
one. Other side.
On the other side.
It was. I felt a tickling before. And that's it.
If that's you just lowering the temperature, thank you very, very much. If you can do it a little bit more, make it as cold as you can. Thank you very much.
Matthew, I'm asking you to come nice and close now. Come close to Joe and come close to Gemma. And I want you to communicate with us by knocking on the table or building your energy up, using my energy to move the glass. And it's really important that we talk to you. Because me and you know each other.
Chris, is that you knocking something, making it rattle?
No, I can hear it, I hear you.
I can hear
The
it.
glass.
It's
Come down, please. There's some coin on the glass.
Come in.
Got it?
Yeah.
What colour is it?
Red.
Right, I want you to bring that red all the way up your chest. And I want to split it both sides down your arm. And I want you to imagine it being like a liquid. Alright? I want you to drop it all into your hands. So bring it up, down your arms and into the hands, okay? I want you to try and get as much of it as possible out. Think of it as being a drink. Once you think you've got it all out, I want you to start rolling up in a ball. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it. Okay, start rolling it. Just roll it in a ball. In a ball. Get it in a ball, not rubbing it, not rubbing it. Roll it in a ball, that's it. And when you're ready, I want you to fling it over the top of your head. And we're going to fling it in the Thames in London, alright? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go! And just imagine it going high over Birmingham, right over to the Big Ben, and here it goes, and it goes plop in the sea, and it's starting to sink down. It's starting to distinguish that feeling inside your tummy, as it's just going down. Deeper and deeper.
It's great.
Okay?
Yeah. I was alright, it's just that what was giving me the problem. But
I
I'm
could tell
alright
it was
now.
just still in the tummy area, so
Yeah, I'm alright. Thank you very much.
And we established that her partner was called Andrew.
Right.
And it was when I was shouting out Andrew's name that
When he
the
went
planchette
out.
started going absolutely barney. Ladies, if you want to
When Andrew went out, it went.
When we asked if it was Andrew that hurt her, it went absolutely crazy around the table at the time.
Right.
Then we did yes and no. Vera and
It got more sense, didn't it?
And we were getting the answers to the questions. And Vera asked, was she raped? And she said no. Yeah. And found out that Vera asked a question, did your family disown you? And she said yes.
Because they were lovers, weren't they?
Yeah.
Not so.
And
Right.
It was quite high energy on the planchette. It was that high energy that it knocked the paper off the table. There was no
Right.
selling paper under it really.
I saw the planchette going all over the place. I saw that.
But she said the landlord was the father, didn't she?
Yeah.
He was married.
So is that when Andy started getting affected?
No, he started getting affected just talking about Emily, to be
Right.
honest.
Then he went very quiet as they were asking questions around the table. So Kimberly shouted him and he was only answering quiet. So he just went to check on him. He said he was okay.
Right.
She came back round this side and we started asking whether it was the name Andy and it was going mad. And again Kimberly kept asking if he was okay.
Yeah.
And he wasn't responding really, so she went back round to him.
That's when
obviously
he
that's
started
when
on the
she got a bit
barrel.
concerned.
Can we
about
just
him.
ask, was he cold when you touched him? Or how did he feel when you touched him, Kim? Was it?
Well, it was hard, to be honest. I was only touching his jumper, so I didn't actually touch his skin, but I was just concerned. He was stood here and he wasn't answering me, and I was just concerned that he was going to keel over. So I sort of like moved him towards a barrel and sat down on the barrel, and then I went and radioed for Chris because I just felt as though he might keel over at any time.
So very, very blank.
But sometimes I
Yes,
does
right,
speak very
he wasn't.
quietly, so at first when I was asking him if he was okay, he kept saying, I'm okay, I'm okay. It was fine, but it was only when I'd asked him to move and he hadn't responded that I come back round, and I knew that he wasn't okay.
Yeah.
What if we get back to that situation again?
He was directly just over there, wasn't he?
Standing here. He was standing where I am. He was standing here.
Let's do the whole thing. Let's get
Move these out. About there.
Just there. And you probably would have seen him swaying.
It feels different. I can feel a tingling down my back. And I can't feel anything spiritual, but I can feel the tingling now. And it's going right down my spine.
He kept staring up there as well, where you kept staring.
And we left, didn't we? Because
Yes.
we did. As that stopped, we felt like a breeze passing.
It just stopped. You said, didn't you, Vera? You said, oh, she's gone. And
Yeah,
then you said,
yeah,
there's going to be a breeze.
yeah. And we were questioning as to, or Chris questioned him as to why he and Lake would be down here.
It's really tense here. I can feel it. I don't know what it is yet. I feel tense around it.
Do I feel what?
I'm right here. Here, tense here.
I felt as though she was being punished. And when we asked if that went crazy,
My
I'm wondering
God.
whether that's where she was trying to escape.
She asked her if she was locked down here, didn't
Yeah.
Can we do these?
She was being punished down here.
Let's get your hands on the planchette. That's a good question.
Who are we asking now?
I want
Emily?
you to communicate. I'm going to communicate with a lady.
Oh, right, see.
And I want to try and get some information.
Someone's had my legs frozen.
he was getting stomach pain.
I'm asking the lady to come in. I'm asking you to communicate through me or through the planchette on the table. I'm asking you to start communicating with us. I want you to start banging anything or moving the planchette.
It's moving.
Sweetheart, was you hurt here? I want you to come towards me with the planchette if you were hurt.
She's doing me so
We had
worse and
fear
now.
like we had before, so yes.
I feel laid out here.
Got a bit reduced.
And it's quite a long energy that I've got.
Going towards Alan. Alan, she's going towards you.
Thanks, darling. Just please, I need you to just come close to me. And I want you to write your name on the planchette. I want you to try and write your name. I've just been given, it sounded like Janet or a Jeanette or something like that. Have we got anyone around the table called Jeanette?
I'm Jean. It's not Jeanette.
I want you to start writing a circle.
Sorry.
Do a circle for me.
Oh, can't go round.
Flash.
Right, darling, now I want you to perfect me. I want to know how you passed. I've got pains right down in the stomach area. And I have a stabbing feeling on one side.
It's going mad again.
And,
You're right, Alan.
I want
Go in circles,
God, it's
Alan.
doing it again.
It's going off the table.
Yeah.
It's gone off the table.
Yeah.
Sorry, so you're talking about
Lost contact. Jean's lost contact.
You alright, Jean?
Yeah, it's just that flashing in my
Sorry.
eyes.
Sorry about the flash.
someone's hurt me. I've been hurt.
Flash.
And I've
Oh,
look, darling, I want you to.
can I just keep your finger on it?
I need your
Going
second
on
name.
again.
I need your second name. Who's with you?
I wonder if
Someone
they
else
do
is
it with
with
our
you.
fingers.
I didn't quite get the name. I didn't hear it.
Flash.
Give me your name again, darling.
This is
Flash. You right, Alan?
Yeah.
Flash.
There's something else here as well.
Something else?
When you said that, it stopped.
I've got something else.
Nice and cold.
You mean person or something?
I've got another person here, and I've got a negative energy here.
Ah, right, right.
Hold on.
How do any of you feel around the table, ladies?
Draft on the hound nose.
Various
I'm nice and
cold.
cold.
Alright.
But how do you feel in your energy-wise? Positive, negative? How do you feel?
Positive.
Shirley's feeling upset. She's got tears in her eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to go quiet for a minute because I'm
You're right,
want
sweetheart.
more protection on.
I just,
Who's crying?
Shirley.
I feel
Shirley,
quite
okay?
upset with it, yeah.
Put your protection. Shirley,
Yeah,
I want to hear your voice.
yeah, I'm fine.
It's a male energy that we've got here. Chris,
Yeah.
it's over towards you.
Right.
It's on your right hand side. Sorry, my left, your right.
Uh-huh. This side here. Because I don't know if because I have got a draft of breeze on my arm here because my arm's cold, but I didn't know if it was coming from the
It's right next
cold
door to
room.
you, and I want to say the energy is about 5'3", a little bit smaller than me. Do you know when I say a negative energy? I feel as though the negativity is behind what's happened to him.
Right.
Who's the girl that's closest to you there?
The one that, closest to me is.
I just ask her how she feels on her shoulders.
How do you feel? The lady right in front of me.
Yeah.
Sue.
Yeah.
Sue.
How do you feel, sweet cakes?
Cold.
Cold. I feel cold on my right
that
arm.
Side, yeah, that's good.
But do you feel cold over there, Jean? Because you got your back, or does anybody else feel cold? Because towards that door.
I've got a draft on me.
I'm just normal.
Right.
It wasn't drafted before.
Because I was in here previously with the other group and I didn't feel cold at all on my arms, but I do feel, I mean if you feel my arm it's freezing, I must admit, but it didn't feel like before. And,
The back of my legs are cold.
Yeah, they're like blocks of ice.
I mean of course we know the temperature's dropping as the night goes on, but
Did you pass me an Alan?
Yes, behind.
I'm just sorry, I'm just staying in the chair. I do apologise. I'm not being rude to this gentleman, but his face is not the prettiest of faces. And, I feel as though that's I've been, you know, mocked and punished, and I've been beaten a little bit.
Kimberley Buffy's out.
Buffy.
And okay. Do you want to come back down in a bit, or?
It's entirely up to you, pal. How are you feeling? You know, it's
Moving.
I'm asking the gentleman to move the planchette. I want you to build your energy up and move the obstacle in the middle of the table as fast as you can possibly move it. And then I want you to stop, and I want you to write your name. And I'll tell you, I've just picked up a name and I want to know if you can write it. I want you to do that now for me. I want you to try and move your energy. Use my energy here. A bit closer to the table. Start moving. Planchette. Do that again to me. Just pull my jumper again. Pull my jacket again. Pull my jacket again for me.
Stop moving this.
Somebody's angry with him.
I'm asking you to write your name for me. What do you think? 8 paper? You should have a break in your body and get some
Yeah.
energy missing on the night.
good idea that.
Having a heavy weight on your back.
Right, thank you for moving forward. Thank you. And I've got that.
Yeah, just keep your fingers on the end of the glass, that'll be fine, okay? I'll start the call out, because like I said, I like the sound of my voice. If there is any energies here with us in this room this evening, can you please let yourself know? My name's Jason. Got a few of my friends with me now, more than before. So you'll notice a lot of energy in the room with us. If you use that energy and come forward to us, got two groups of people, both of whom have got the potential to help you communicate with us. If you can come forward anyway and let us know that you're in the room with us now, it'll be much appreciated. If you can hear my voice, be strong and come forward to me. My name's Jason. Use my energy and tell my friends so I can tell me who you are so I can tell my friends. You come to this wonderful pub. Maybe you used to come here a lot of the times. Like I've said before, you've got many stories to tell us from this building. And all we ask is that you share them stories with us this evening. If you can use your energy, there's a glass on one table, there's a pen and paper on the other.
Okay, you don't have to say it, because as long as you all do it, it'll pass on.
Does anyone on the panchet want to call out?
That's it. That's it. Keep doing that now. I'm asking a spirit to come round. You keep doing this while it's calling out. I'm asking a spirit to come round the table and build your energy up to move the glass. Build your energy up inside the glass. I want you to move the glass anywhere you can on the table. Just keep doing that, sending that light round and round. That's right. I'm asking you to build your energy up now and ask you to come round where the glass is. I want you to move the glass on the table. I want you to write the first initial of your name.
While they're asking that, could someone call out as well? Or?
Yeah, keep asking. Keep calling out.
Once we call out, that's all.
I want you to move it a lot faster than that.
Person that's trying to move the glass.
A lot
Does
faster.
your initial begin with R? Try and move the glass.
Battery lights just come on us, Chris. Battery lights just come on us.
Please move it towards me.
Come on, try harder, please.
That's it.
Whatever's moving the glass, please try harder.
There's a low battery. It's gone.
Then we can do it. Draw us a picture.
Or
Or
a
write
tick.
the name if you can.
You picking up any names, guys, on the tables?
No, it's gone. Something that was there was trying, it's just gone.
Keep doing what Alan said, you pass the white light between you all. Start doing that again.
I pressed my finger on that then.
Back in the middle.
Have we got an age?
Between 8 and 10. That's 3 chances.
I've got 4.
Alright, if you're 4 years old, go towards June. If it was now, go towards the...
No one's telling us.
I'm Stella. Obviously. Not obviously.
What did you ask, Chief?
What was the question?
How old he was?
No, if he was older than 4.
Oh, and he stopped there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Was the teacher a nasty teacher?
You had 4 in your head, did you?
To you boys? Could you please move the glass?
Seems to have stopped now, I've come back. Do you want me to go?
No, you're okay. Did the man find out what he'd done to the boys?
Was it just you?
I can feel a lot of anger. A lot of anger.
I want you to make yourself known in this room by moving something else other than the glass. I want you to make something very, very loud that you can see.
It's me, sorry.
That you can see within your sight. I want you to move something or bang. Or I want you to touch one of us again except for Claire.
Icy cold blast again.
Yeah, I did.
Do you speak Latin? What year is it? Who was the king here? Who was the king?
King George.
It's me, that's him.
George.
I got George as well.
King George said that.
Do you know how my feet feel?
Ice.
Yeah, but like they've been wet.
Yeah, yeah.
And are they cold?
Yeah.
because they're
Like
wet.
wet, cold.
Not
Yeah.
wet.
No, wet, cold feet.
Yeah.
Like they're frozen.
It's like when you get snow in your boots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
exactly.
like that. Yeah.
We've got 1935 yet again.
My right foot more than my other foot.
I could hear in 1935 all night.
Ice.
Is anyone taking notes in here?
No,
Well, I've got them with you
The
now.
cameras are on, so...
Voice recorder.
Voice recorder.
Oh, right.
So the notes will go onto there.
Under the palm of my hand, it's like blowing. It's not blowing up because there is cold rising from this table, but it's
coming down.
yeah, it's strange.
I'm
like
feeling it above
doing
my
this.
hand.
I've just
Yeah.
felt that
Right
then,
there.
yeah.
I want you to go around the table. Let's get some energy built up in it. I want, Joe, if you start, think of some white light going down your arm and pass it on to Gemma. And then pass it on to the next lady there. Sorry, I don't know your name. Paula. And then on to Claire, and then on to Carol, and then on to Sarah, and then on to
Emma.
And I want you to start passing it around to each other. So you all know each other now, so start passing it around. Up one arm, up your left arm, and down your right, into the glass, and then so on, and pass it on. As if you're circulating that movement. And just focus purely on the glass. And I want you to now communicate through the glass, because I know you want to, but I can't understand you very well. And I need you to move the glass towards me so that we fully understand each other.
Driving along. No, I'm just using that as a, like saying, the drainage needs to know the line and that. These. There's always a brewery. Big one in Manchester. Not Strange Ways, was it? They're a brewery. Oh yeah, it's Boddington's. He used to wear a leather apron as well. He dropped them off in barrels. Used to run them down this chute behind me.
Where were you sat? Where you were sat on the stairs? And you were both sat together on the stairs?
Because all that cushions like...
Because I was taking photos.
You taking photos?
Yeah, I was taking photos.
That's interesting.
Very.
Have you seen it before? No, it's the first time you've seen it? And you both looked at each other when did you see that? Wow, that's good. That's interesting. Yeah.
And it went from left to right.
So it was like leaving them, weren't it?
Obviously, this bar was there before, was it?
No.
How did it walk? Was it like a
It was
movement,
actually,
as if someone was walking?
quite slow.
Does it? It's quite slow.
Because I
Can you
thought,
feel
I thought
anything
it was
now?
a car or
Is any
something.
presence
I can't, there's a lot of residual energy in there, but I'm trying to block the pathway. So we started about here.
Yeah.
Curious to see whether it's residual energy, you see, rather than something else. Let's block the pathway. And then works towards the door.
Which way did it go?
As soon as it got to where those cucumbers are, it kind of faded
And
away
then
there.
that's when you missed it. It was there, and you went.
Did it get to the door or not? Could you
See
can't see
residual
it from
energy.
there no more, can you?
I can feel residual energy in here. This pathway here, it's been trod on that many times here.
Right.
Maybe it's somebody who used to come to the pub. Can I just ask you, did there used to be a pathway here into the other room?
Yeah. Is that used to be the vault?
That used to go into the vault.
What, this room here? This here?
Where the kitchen is now used to be the vault.
Because that's how I feel. I want to go into a different area from here.
Do you want me to take you into the kitchen to see?
No, it's alright. No, I think that's already took me now.